What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV, back at it again with another banger, my friends. So kick back, relax, and come take a ride with your boy. We got some major transfer updates on the women's basketball side. One committed player, former LSU guard Hailey Van Lith, we thought was committed to TCU, but she completely flipped the script with a statement today saying she hasn't committed anywhere. Meanwhile, former freshman LSU guard Janae Kent is taking her talents to a rival SEC school. Plus, one of the biggest transfers on the market is headed to Austin, Texas. Holy cow. Before we get into all that, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest. And join our memberships. We got that exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Now, let's get into it.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So, various media outlets, including us, including me, were reporting that Hailey Van Lith, former Louisville, former LSU guard, honorable All-American, had decided to take her talents to TCU. But she just put out a comment disputing all those. We know she went on the visit to Mississippi State as well. She says she has not made an official decision. No ink has been put to paper, people. Van Lith said, I did take a visit to TCU and am very interested in them. But I took visits to other schools and was very interested in them too. This was what Van Lith told the AP. I haven't made an official commitment, but I'm very close. The ink has not touched the paper for any school. End quote. Amen. Say, man. This is huge news. We're talking about the starting point guard for LSU. She had a career high in assists this year, averaging over 3 assists per game. It was a little bit up and down, a little rocky with the scoring, and we know she kind of struggled to fit into this system. She went to LSU to learn how to play point guard under one of the best college point guards to ever play the game in Kim Mulkey. Learn how to run a team at 5'7". The likelihood of starring in the WNBA as a shooting guard, a strictly scorer, is not likely. So she went to LSU to harness her craft and become a complete guard. It didn't work out how we all expected. It's well documented. We've talked about it over and over, how we thought LSU would have that super team with Anissa Morrow coming as well to join this group. It didn't quite play out the way we expected, and Hailey Van Lith hit the trail, and she ain't coming back no more. Now, we know that she went and visited Mississippi State. Interesting. That is a program where she could get the ball in her hands immediately and do some damage, man, to be honest with y'all. I think, she needs to just get back, and TCU's a great choice too. She just needs to get back to learn how to be aggressive and play her game. She needs to hunt for her shot. She's at her best when she's in space, in transition, with the ball in her hands, attacking, looking to hit that mid-range pull-up. We saw flashes. We know what games she stood out in. We know in the SEC tournament against Tennessee, she saved LSU from early elimination. She had some big games. It wasn't an ideal season, but it was solid. But she needed a fresh start, so now we wait. We wait to see what the official decision will be. She has been one of the most polarizing and impactful figures in women's college basketball in her 4 years at the collegiate level. You know what I'm saying? She's played in the Final Four, a couple Elite Eights. She's done her thing, man. She's won. She is a program changer. And yeah, we might have a little bit of a bad taste in our mouth with the way the LSU season went, but I think she has a great chance to reinvent herself, re-up that draft stock, and get her name called next year in the WNBA draft. But she's not the only player making waves for LSU. We knew that former freshman guard who started against South Carolina, Janae Kent, saw consistent minutes with this group out of Del Rosario and Las Terpoa. Kent was that third player off the bench, man. Like I said, she started against South Carolina. Not a major loss. They're obviously going to look to upgrade this roster. Kim Mulkey and LSU in the running for some big-time transfers. But Kent found a fresh start, a former top 100 player heading to Texas A&M, another SEC school where she could see her former team twice a year for the next 3 seasons at least. Now, we know, the numbers aren't going to blow anybody away, and I know a lot of LSU fans are feeling like good riddance, but she was a part of that number 1 overall recruiting class that came in last year. They lost Valise as well, so that's half this class already gone, but she did find a new home, and we know she can shoot the ball. She's got good size, and she played some important minutes for LSU, especially against South Carolina where she got the start. Came out, and she was shooting that rock, man. I think with every game she grew more confident, and I definitely think with the departure of players like Janae Barker and others, Texas A&M is looking to rebuild that roster. And, hey, man, Kent could be a crucial piece for them next season, making that big jump from freshman to sophomore year. But there were also some other huge names that went in the portal and also found a new destination. The Michigan Wolverines lost their leading scorer, Leila, Phelia, 16.8 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting 42.3% from the field. A big guard, 6 foot, who has improved every single season she has been in college. She has taken her talents to Texas, y'all, joining the Longhorns, who also will bring back Rory Harmon at point guard, who tore her ACL, the All-American guard, and Madison Booker, the All-American freshman that they have, who really took over and became the lead playmaker for this group, will also be returning. That is a nasty big 3 with those 3. I'll tell you right now, Phelia, big addition. One of the top transfer portal targets in the entire nation, man. She's going to provide a huge boost in that backcourt. That backcourt is going to be difficult to guard with Harmon and Booker. Booker and Phelia with that size, both of them 6 foot plus. I'm just saying, man, I love this pickup. She's going to come in, provide immediate scoring punch, a veteran guard who's been battle-tested, who is mature, who understands how to win, how to perform on the big stage. Texas had a heck of a season this year without Rory Harmon, and to me, it felt like that was the one player they couldn't lose. But now we're talking about a top 3 team in the nation and a potential national championship coming to Texas next season, man. Yeah, we know USC is loading up and they could be in the running for Kiki Rafin. Also, South Carolina bringing back a mob, as well as UConn bringing in and returning a mob as well. But Texas will be in the thick of things for sure, man. This is a huge get for them. I love the fit. I love her scoring ability, being able to just score from all 3 levels. She can attack off the dribble. She can shoot with range. She's tough finishing at the cup, uses that length at 6 foot. Doesn't mind contact. I mean, this is major for the Longhorns, man. So salute to them getting the job done. And I think they will be even better this season than next. And that's saying a lot because they had an incredible season this year. And I think they proved a lot of doubters wrong after Rory Harmon went down. Madison Booker came in and was superb as the lead playmaker, man. So I'm excited to see the Texas group. They will absolutely have something to say about where that national championship goes next season. Looking at some other transfers, man, that have committed, just kind of doing a little round table. Arkansas forward Saylor Poffenberger, one of their leading scorers, committed to Maryland. And I tell you, man, Maryland, the Terps are doing a really, really exceptional job in the portal. Poffenberger, 6'2" wing, averaged 10.2 points per game, 11.2 rebounds, and 1.4 assists. Plays inside and out, another versatile forward that's going to bring a scoring punch as well as another solid rebounder for this group, and she's only a redshirt sophomore, so she'll have 2 seasons left. She is a Maryland native, man, who started her career at UConn, and then she made that transfer to Arkansas, where she was a all-SEC freshman team last season in 2022-2023, and then she broke the record at Arkansas for most rebounds in a single season this year, and a single game. She had 23 rebounds in one game. She ranked 8th nationally in rebounding per game. So that's going to be a big boost for the Terps on the boards, man. And they, like I said, did an incredible job in the portal. Asia Petty committed to the Buckeyes, man. Ohio State doing some damage. She averaged a double-double as well, 14.2 points and 10.6 rebounds. She was one of those leaders for Kentucky. One of those players that did hit the portal, man, when Kenny Brooks was announced the new head coach. Big get for the Buckeyes, man, and they had an incredible season. They bring back a pretty good core, and Petty will provide that reliable post-presence veteran to help usher this group into a new era. Iowa State adding to that backcourt, man. Another sophomore. They have two sensational freshmen already, we know, but they landed a sophomore in Marquette transfer Mackenzie Hare, who averaged 14 points per game. She battled some injuries, but I think she will come in and make an instant impact in that backcourt, providing some shooting as well as some leadership. And, shooting always translates. So you love to see that, man. Iowa State definitely going to be the best team in Iowa next year. So excited to see what they do with that young core, and they keep adding to it. We spoke about TCU earlier. Sydney Harris was another transfer that left, and she's also headed to Iowa State. Averaged 9.4 points per game as a sophomore. They are loading up on talent, man. Iowa State's going to be special next season. I'm telling you right now. Maryland also, we mentioned how they've been getting it done in the transfer portal. They landed Maya Toure out of URI, Rhode Island, who averaged 12.5 points per game and 7.7 rebounds. Big get for them. Another addition to their already talented recruiting class in the portal. Miami, we know they got the Cavender twins coming back, but they also landed Wichita State transfer Daniela Abies, who averaged 13 points per game and 9.7 rebounds as a sophomore, giving them some size, some versatility, and some immediate buckets. And Kansas State may have landed the most productive transfer so far, other than Lucy Olsen at Iowa, when they landed Tulsa transfer Tamira Poindexter. She averaged an impressive 21 points per game last season and 5.3 rebounds as a junior. Kansas State looking to keep up that momentum, man. They were ranked as high as the top 5 this year in the nation, and they're looking to keep it rolling next season. So we will have more transfer news coming up, man. Big transfer news as these ladies continue to make their decisions. And there's a lot of more talent left in that portal, man. So y'all holler at your boy. Let me know how y'all feel. It's going to be an exciting season as we continue to just deep dive into this offseason. We've had videos talking about freshmen that are coming in that I think can make an immediate impact. So definitely go check that out. We're keeping up with the transfer news and all the latest. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest. I'm Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Until next time, hey, we out.